I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So let me get everything prepped up here and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is my rice because it takes 45 minutes to cook in the rice cooker, so while we're doing everything else, this will be cooking. So I'm just going to take this minute brown rice, which you guys can literally find anywhere. It's super cheap. You could do white rice, quinoa, whatever you want. So this is the Aroma rice cooker, which is super cheap. It was like 20 bucks, I believe, to buy. All you do is turn it on, pour it up, and then you click right here, brown rice, and it cooks for you. It's super, super easy. So I've already put 2 cups of water inside here. Now I am going to pour the brown rice into here. We're gonna do 2 cups as well. Literally all you have to do, then what you do is you just close it here, it beeps, and you click brown rice. And now it's starting, so that's going to take about 45 minutes. It's going to beep and let me know when it's done. So we're going to get started on the salmon. So the seasoning we're going to be using is the Mrs. Dash Original Blend, which is 100% herbs. There's no calories in it because it's all natural. And then I also have the garlic and herb flavor, which I love. And then we're also going to use a tiny bit of ground pepper. So we are just going to sprinkle a little bit onto each piece. You can do as much or as little of this as you would like, again, because there's no calories, it's not gonna hurt you. So this just beeped, letting me know it's at 400, so we're gonna put the salmon in there. The recipe that I'm following says to leave it in there for 15 to 30 minutes or when it gets flaky, so we will test it in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on cutting a bunch of this fruit, so we can put these in our Tupperwares as our snacks for the week as well. Ignore the really shitty plastic knife that I have right now, you guys. I started doing this meal prep and completely realized that I left my utensil set at my old place still. So I'm gonna probably go out after this video and buy some new utensils because yo girl needs some good ones. If I'm gonna be doing salmon and stuff like that, I need to invest in a really good knife set and stuff like that, so yeah. I have these portioned out really well for some snacks, so those are done. So all I've done here is chop up some of those big carrots that I had. I'm going to go ahead and steam these here, and then I'm going to do the Brussels sprouts next. So I just chopped them up in pretty small pieces so I can just prop them in the meal prep, and I'm also going to add some of that Mrs. Dash Original seasoning because you can literally put this on everything. It just makes everything taste so bomb. So I'm going to pop that on there and let those go ahead and stir for a few minutes. Alrighty, carrots are all steamed and done. I'm going to go ahead and pop those in here. Next up we have our Brussels sprouts. Pop those on there, and I'm going to, of course, add some Mrs. Dash for some flavor. So while the Brussels sprouts are cooking, I'm going to take some grilled chicken here and microwave it because it's frozen. And then once it's done being microwaved, I'm going to take my little scale here and weigh out 4 ounces of chicken for each chicken meal that I'm doing. So again, this is super easy. It's frozen. It's already ready to go. All you have to do is get some out. You always want to weigh your chicken after you microwave it, not before, because of course the frozen weight is always a lot heavier. So I just put in enough, whatever I think is enough for 2 or 3 portions. I will cook that up, and then we're going to go ahead and weigh it afterwards. So the chicken was all cooked, and I weighed it out for 4 ounces a piece. So there's 4 ounces in each of these Tupperwares here. Alright, so I took the salmon out of the oven. It was cooked, so I put 4 ounces worth of salmon on top of the carrots. So this is for 4 of my meals. And then also the Brussels sprouts were done, so I added Brussels sprouts in with my chicken. And then of course we have like the fruit and stuff for the snacks. So now we are just waiting on the rice. It says it has 6 more minutes. So we'll go ahead and wait on that, and then we're going to pop it in all these meals here, and we are almost done. Alright, the rice is done, so I'm going to go ahead and put half a cup of rice into every single meal prep here. And then we are good to go. If you guys can hear anything in the background, Christian is watching Toy Story. So we are just going to add this here. This rice cooker just makes it so easy, and it portions it out for you pretty well. So I love using this. Rice there. And I actually have a little bit left over, so I'm going to make myself a meal right now. And other than that, you guys, these meals are pretty much done. That was how I prep my meals for the week. Also, I have a few fitness bars and stuff like that for snacks, but this is the overall. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys really soon on my channel for another video. Thank you so much for watching.